taken to end this drive will start at the 25. So Memphis offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of the defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you that the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Snagged in the middle, it's Payne. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that one.
So UTSA's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside the trust. It's interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack.
Fires up. Oh, now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next game more manageable.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Ramos. He's going to run it. Nice move there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose.
Oh, he's got the straight. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Barges in. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running football.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Tigers. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there. push up front and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. They'll run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Love the play call here. Love the decision to go RPO on 4th down. You're giving yourself options, but right here, you're just trusting in your offensive line and your running back to go get you the first down. Well done.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. Flag is down. Let's check the
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling it.
Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Back to throw. It's Ramos. Right on the money. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Memphis.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
UTSA 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive wants to throw. That screen just never got set up, and they're lucky they didn't turn it over. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Ramos. Fires complete on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Memphis picking up the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires deep on the run. Oh, and he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the run. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Picked up some... That completion now 2nd down. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run play.
Got a man in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fire into the right, complete.
This quarterback right now is improved. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch. The defense is backed up against the wall. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away. And now we got 3rd.
Okay, ready? They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Quick completion on the out route. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He's going to hit a straight right in the middle of the uprights there. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. keep it on the ground. Here he goes. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Ramos. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure. Down.
And this defense gets the sack and puts him in the third and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it and they had the punt. This drive, getting in it again. Predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guys so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation. Starting off the season, hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go, or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find it.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Easy. The gift to the back. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was a blunt or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Back to pass, it's Ramos. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
On first down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rushes on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quarterback may change this route. Got his man quickly. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Roadrunners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. The throw. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
He lets it fly. Intercepted, a first half turnover and swing momentum.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Back to throw, it's Ramos. Quickly complete. Gets away from one, he's got space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Wants to throw on first down. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
On third down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And it was worth it again, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to...
Oh, he's got some speed. And bring him down with the big play will move the sticks. The Roadrunners want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it down the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Got it, looking for the first down. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
UTSA 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Ramos. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The give to the back. To the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Touchdown, Memphis! And the punishment has been extended. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
That's a huge tool for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds from the short 1st down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Power ahead. He'll get in there as they draw closer. They march 78 yards down the field. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take them in. This drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. To the air, it's Ramos. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it just didn't look to be all the way in.
This offense really put himself behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack 1st down, just run in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Got it in the middle, it's Payne. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up at 49. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in a hurry-up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Swings it out to the flat. Push down for the tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That one came in hot. and the clock is not their friend. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position. Looking to throw, it's Ramos. He's got an open man. Man, right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Rides the back and leaves it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room to pick up a run to the 24. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to open the 4th quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. OU, oh my. Oklahoma is putting on a show offensively today. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 15 over Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out from the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick completion on the out.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch. drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Ramos. Looking deep. He's got it on the outside. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Slips one down, and now he's loose. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Memphis picking up the tempo. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he goes again. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires left. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just doing a really good job spreading the ball. He's in. He finally missed.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And these are these moments, man. When you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making. And they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it down the field. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 34. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. They absolutely absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it again. Here's the hit. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Cooler. On the ready.
Back to pass. Time to take a shot. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock. Using my timeouts. Try to get a stop and get this ball back to my offense.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
I know exactly what I have to do. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we've got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Looking for a man. It's Ramos. Takes a hit as he fired. And it's incomplete as he threw the helium ball trying to float it in. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough... Makes the grab right down the middle. There he goes.
Right here.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Memphis wants to move quickly.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Jackrabbit.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about assault this game away. Dropping back, it's Ramos. Bought a little time, lets it go. Punch it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces.
On the
The
set.
offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the counter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the line.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And he's got it inside the 20. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Got it. Okay, ready?
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout.
Nice job on the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there, get warmed up, and get an onside, score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game. And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.